Tagal natin wala, my dudes! Whew! I'm here, and I am back para makipag-cheers chirismisan sa inyo with another pure adulterated bike porn related news and content. And I get the feeling, my dudes, na familiar na kayo sa ating next featured bike natin. Oh yes, my dudes, it's none other than the Y2 YC 400. Yup, eto yung motor na hindi namamatay ang trend sa market natin, even though ilang taon na ito lumabas since its official debut. And I totally can see why. Bakit ito patuloy na sumisikat sa market natin. And for sure, nakita mo na ito sa Facebook feeds mo or in some FB group na sinasabing ilalabas daw ito ng ating pambansang motorcycle dealer na si Rusi or Motorstar. Well, my dude, siguro nagkaroon tayo ng parehong reaksyon nung una natin itong nalaman sa mga kumakalat na chimismis. My goodness! Pag nagkataon, available din ito sa probinsya namin. Yes, that's right, my dudes, but as of right now, hold your tits. Chill ka lang muna dyan as I unravel whether this bike truly live up to its hype. So, stick around, relax, and enjoy, my dudes. Okay. Introductions. Kilala natin ang motor na to as the YC 400. Pero ang actual name ng motor is the Y2 Daofeng 400. As for the branding is the YCR motor, which translate to Yamaha Copycat Racing Motor. I'm kidding, dude, but bago ito ni-rebrand as the YCR motor, this bike was formerly part of the Noma branding. At kung medyo na-curious ka sa brand na Noma, eto lang naman ang isa sa pinaka-extreme na brand when it comes to cloning other bikes. I mean seriously, dude, take a look at this. Meron silang Kawasaki Ninja 300, Yamaha YZF R3 as well as the Z1000 and H2. Then lastly, the BMW S1000 Double. Holy guacamole! Grabe yan, dude! How the freak is that even legal? Don't worry, kasi despite once being part of that brand, ang Y2 Daofeng 400 natin is a bike of its own. Walang pinagbasehan ang motor na yan. And in terms of overall quality, nasa premium and high spec po siya. And that is also why kasama pa rin siya sa rebranding ng YCR motor, which by the way sub-branding pa rin siya ng Yangsu Badiao. Ginawa nila ito to separate their original creation from its other clone bikes. But what really separates this bike from the clone ones is that this bike is one of the early Chinese manufactured bikes na nagkaroon ng high quality premium material na hindi mo makikita sa mga entry level sport bikes. Lalo na yung price niya, my dude, is bananas. But we'll get into that later on. So, eto yung feature ng Y2 Daofeng 400 natin. As you can see, meron siyang apat na magkakadikit na LED, which is not very common. Halos kapareho lang siya ng headlight assembly ng Yamaha YZF R1 2004 model. Eto yung tinatawag noon na 4-eyed Demon God and a 6-eyed Demon God naman sa Suzuki Hayabusa. Anyway, moving on. Isa pang feature na meron ang motor na ito na wala sa iba is the symmetrical aluminum alloy rear swing arm. Basically, parang banana swing arm pa rin siya, but this time imbis na nasa taas yung curve, yung sa kanya ay nasa baba. I don't really know much about this stuff, but all I know is mas pinatitigas nito ang overall weight distribution. At yun naman talaga ang kailangan sa mga ganitong klase ng motor. Ganito din yung klase ng swing arm na ginagamit sa MotoGP pero mas super advanced ng sa kanila. And also naka big piston inverted forks na din siya with Nissin dual disc brake at the front and single at the rear. And yes, my dude, it is well equipped with dual channel ABS paired with a biggest tire size of 120/70/17 and a 160/60/17 solid code. Other stuff na meron ang motor na ito is naka full color TFT display na din siya with a side mirror turn indicators, split type na tambucho na kamukha ng TOS exhaust, Then an adjustable clutch and handbrake levers with a bar and crash guard. As for the chassis, naka-powder coated diamond frame chassis na din siya na merong napakataas na design for the pillion seat. Well, ganun talaga. Nakadesign talaga ang ganitong klase ng motor for one specific task. And as for the overall looks, medyo bulky siya tignan for its category. Machong macho, hindi mo akalain na nasa 400cc lang siya. Kasi pang 600 to liter bike na yung dating niya. But there's just one thing that I love and hate sa look niya. Hindi yung design kundi yung graphics niya. Diba as I said kanina, dating Noma brand ang motor na to? And at that time, yung graphics niya, my dude, is meron talagang pinaghuhugutang design. Tignan mo yung dilaw na bilog at pulang tigre. Sounds like family to me ba mga dudes? Alrighty then. Fast forward natin sa current YCR version ng Dowfeng 400. Oh, diba? Mas klaro. I'm not really sure kung legit ba talagang merong partnership between these brands. Kasi kung hindi, then I would really be disappointed. Lalo't pa nilagyan pa ng MotoGP logo. Para tuloy inuulit lang nila yung ginagawa nila sa Noma. But anyway, the bike looks great and awesome. So, what about the performance? Well, I am glad to tell you my dudes na hindi lang siya puro features and looks lang. Kung matagal ka na nakasubaybay sa channel natin, well, this will be the 4th time na may feature ko ang makina na ito. But first, ito yung overall engine specs niya. It's a 377.7cc inline 2, 4-stroke and a 4 valves per cylinder. Dual overhead cam, liquid cooled and a Delphi EFI engine. It's got a max power output of around 38.2 HP at 9,000 RPM. With a maximum 35 Nm of peak torque at 6,500 RPM. That sounded kinda like... which means gumagamit ito ng 360-degree crank angle. Kaya naman ganyan yung tunog niya. At ang makinang ito, my dudes, is also the exact same thing na meron ang Taro GP1 400. Same engine din siya ng RX-3S and also the Cyclone RE3 400. Yung 400cc na copy racer demo unit ni Rusi. And this engine, my dude, is none other than the TC380 na gawa ng Zongshan Motorcycles. Kung isa ka sa mga naging mapalad na owner ng first and second generation ng Z200 Explorer ng Motorstar, then you know for sure how freaking reliable ng mga makina nila. It is reported around 0 to 100 acceleration time of 7.22 seconds and a top speed of around 165 km per hour. Ngayon, kung i-compare natin siya with other 400cc in the market, well, sad to say na hindi niya kayang makipagsabayan dyan. Kasi with this kind of performance is pang 300cc lang yan. Mas mabilis pa rin dito ang single-cylinder 373.2cc ng KTM RC390. But when it comes to torque figures o arangkada, nandun yung peak power niya. Kasi this engine, my dude, is believe it or not, is built specifically for enduro rally and sport adventures and street-oriented type of performance. Hindi talaga siya built specifically for racing. At ayon sa YCR Motor, hindi na nila inoptimize ang makina ng Zongshan TC380. So all stock pa rin siya straight from factory para hindi na makompromise ang reliability ng Zongshan. Natatanda ko nung kumakalat to sa Facebook natin, may isang post doon na nagsabing pang BMW daw yung makina ng YCR Motor. And unfortunately, that's not true. Ang totoo niyan, my dude, is based on some articles na nabasa ko, is may halintulad daw ang makina nito sa Suzuki GW250 engine. I'm not 100% sure if it's true, but we'll leave it at that. Anyway, my dudes, with all that said, nagkaroon na ba kayo ng idea magkano aabutin ang ganitong klase ng motor sa atin? Well, kung meron man, pag-post na muna ng video, my dude, at i-comment mo sa baba. Magkano sa palagay mo magiging presyo neto sa atin? Lahat na magko-comment sa price ay i-shoutout ko sa next video. So, I'll give you 5 seconds to post this video. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Maraming salamat sa mga nag-comments, thank you very much. But the price of this bike in the Chinese market is around 25,800 yuan. And in the Philippine money, that's roughly around 191,000 pesos. But take note my dudes na merong dalawang version ang Dauphin 400. The high-spec race version which is yung ginawa natin ng overview, and the L-cheaper version na meron lang specs na kagaya ng sa mga clone Noma bikes. Yup, kaya naman yung full version lang ang feature natin dito. So expect mo na hindi baba ng 200,000 peso range yan. And about the 1 million peso question whether this bike will be available in the Philippines. As of right now, puro chismis pa lang ito at wala pang official statement from Rusi or Motorstar. So please, correct me if I'm wrong na lang. I'm not saying na malabo siyang mangyari kasi medyo malakas yung demand niya, especially sa market ng Rusi and Motorstar. Sa ngayon kasi panay demo unit pa lang ang meron sa kanila at wala pang official actual unit na lumabas sa mga nakalipas na taon. At kung meron man, for sure ang ipaprioritize nila dito is yung something na practical na papatok sa nakararami. Gaya na lang ng Zongshan Cyclone R83 which is meron ng demo unit si Rusi. And it's the same engine ng Y2 Dauphin 400 natin. Hindi ko pa personally na-confirm pero ginawang 400cc daw yon for the Philippine market instead of the 377.7cc ng stock TC380 engine. If that's the case, hindi malayang possible din na ganun ang mangyari sa YCR 400. But for now, as long as wala pang demo units, chances are, wala pang lumabas galing mismo sa branding nila. And the reason behind this, my dude, is the current trend na meron tayo sa Pinas, which is in favor in the small displacement bikes. Nasa sobrang laki ng community, kahit anong klase pa ng motor yan ay talaga naman madali lang ibenta sa atin. And for that to change, nasa local motorcycle distributor na lang natin yan kung paano nila ipapakilala sa atin. Alam ko 200 to 350cc bike doesn't make sense sa ibang tao, but for us here who live in the province, wala naman kaming 400cc golden rule. And with the road condition na meron dito sa amin, that extra bump up sa displacement is such a big deal though. Lalo na pa nagsibalikan na ang mga biyahe ng mga public transportation. Well my dudes, as always, if you enjoy this type of content, inaanyayahan ko kayong mag-subscribe sa channel with the bell notification turned on. Oh yes! Turn it on my dudes!